Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? It's HTG Brian here, and today we have a very special game break for you. I don't know if it's super special, but it's kind of personal, so I guess it's a little extra special. Basically, we're here for November 2016. It's come to a close. This is the last week. I know we're supposed to do it on the weekend, but things have been crazy, and we're gonna actually touch on that just a wee bit. Now, normally we talk about things, and first, we're almost live from the pond again. I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that, in case you didn't notice. Yes, up in Gates, Oregon. Look it up. It's a very small town. In fact, there's only 500 people population, so very small. And we're lucky enough to have a nice little chunk of land up here with the cabin, which I showed you in last month's game break. So if you haven't checked that out, we highly encourage you to do that. But yeah, we're up here. I wanted to do the game break today. We got all sorts of birds and stuff. We feed the animals, so if we're lucky, we might even see some elk or some deer come in. You never know. But yeah, even some ducks possible as well. Yeah, but we wanted to talk to you about this this last month. It's been a real tough month for us. You know, both Doug and I have had some family issues pop up that have required a little bit more of our time, which we're happy to do. If you don't know, Happy Thumbs lives by a family first rule. And as a result, sometimes production values, well, not values, production slows down a little bit. Hopefully the quality remains the same. Hopefully our videos are always awesome and you guys enjoy them. If they're not, drop us a comment, tell us how we can improve. But yeah, specifically for Doug, you know, he's had a close family member kind of going through some stuff. It's required a little bit more time. Doug's kind of a chauffeur right now. So just want to give a shout out to Dougie and say, you know, we appreciate you. I know your family does too. And yeah, another month under our belt, and hopefully we'll have many, many more. So yeah, that same kind of topic. Myself, some of you know, some of you don't. I actually take care of my grandparents a couple days a week. My grandfather is 91, and he'll be 92 in a couple months, and he just doesn't get around like he quite used to. And luckily for me, I have tasks like bringing him to the pond and things that make life awesome. So I get to spend some quality time, I get to help him out, and I get to get outside, because most of you who know me, I live in a cave. I'm in my office / room all the time. So that's awesome. Now, on a really sad note too, like I said, this has been a tough month for me. My wife's father was recently diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. After doing some tests, turns out it's all over. It's in his lymph, it's in his bones. It's not good. So dealing with that. And so, yeah, you can see there's a lot of personal stuff going on. On another note too, icing on the cake, I lost somebody who I was really close to for a long time. Just this last week too, well, 2 weeks ago now, but it's just been one of those months. You know what they say, when it rains it pours, and it's certainly been storming on my end of life. So that being said, you know, sorry if this seems like a poor me or anything. That's not what this is. This was really about me sharing with you guys why things have been a little slower. You've probably noticed a contest or two didn't happen, and I apologize, but at the same time, I'm just making it through the days. So sometimes I have time for Happy Thumbs. Lately it's been small, but it's changing, it's getting better, and things will smooth out. I mean, they're not going to be this way forever. I hope not. You know, I said when it rains it pours. Luckily for me, I got blue sky and sunny days right now, so there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we're going to keep on keeping on. So all right, personal stuff out of the way. Like I said, you guys are just kind of our extended family, and we felt you had the right to know why things are slow, why our Harry Potter isn't done yet. I mean, how long has that been going on? Way too long. So Dougie's working on that, I'm working on that, and we're gonna finish that real soon, I promise. All right, where's my cheat sheet? I'm out in the wilderness. I don't have my nice little fancy little thing. Oh, you know what? I don't have it. It's over on my quadcopter. All right, so I'll move to that next. So I had this great plan today that I was going to introduce myself, kind of talk to you about the personal stuff, and then I was gonna move on and do something really cool. I was gonna fly my quadcopter, and I was gonna look all over the valley, check out the pond from the sky, and actually do the rest of the game break from the air. Unfortunately, I charged every battery I had except for the GoPro battery on my quadcopter, so whap, 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 whap. no flying for me today. And unfortunately too, I've had this weird anomaly up here where there's weird magnetic interference. We're nowhere near anything that should have any no Wi-Fi. I mean, there's no houses. I mean, there's a barn up there and there's a house, a couple, but I mean, there's nothing up here. And for some reason, I was not able to fly it the last 3 times. I was able to fly it today, and I got up in the air and I had no battery. So I actually had to reshoot this whole Gamebreak intro and talk about all that sad stuff again. So yeah, anyhow, moving along, it's been a tough month, as I mentioned. And on top of that, we have seemed to maybe, not for sure, but maybe fall into a technical glitch with our YouTube channel. Now, I'm not pointing the finger at YouTube and saying it's them. It very well could be something on our end too. But if you've noticed, a lot of you pointed out, boy, you sure don't have very many views on this video. How is there only 300 views on this? I've had a lot of comments from you guys noticing, and trust me, we notice it too. We're not sure what's going on. All we can do is ask that you guys make sure that if you're wanting to get our videos, you make sure you turn your notifications on. That'll pretty much help you get notified whenever we launch a video or live stream or anything via YouTube. If you don't want to know all that, that's fine. Just search us out when you need us. But yeah, you know, spread the word. If you got a friend or a family member that likes Lego games and likes to play them and needs help, send them our links. I mean, anything you guys can do to help us out would be greatly appreciated right now, because we're kind of in a slump and we're not sure why. So feedback from you guys is crucial. Now, I already kind of touched on the Lego Harry Potter. We're working on it. It's going to get done, I promise. Now, next up, I'm also kind of juggling Lego Dimensions, and I've fallen way behind. Part of it was because my shipment got delayed. Part of it's because of life. Part of it's because of Harry Potter too. So I'm trying to juggle it all. If you guys have a preference of what you'd like to see, is Harry Potter more important than the new Lego Dimensions, or is the new stuff more important than the old stuff? Let me know, because that'll kind of help me cater my days and figure out which is the priority and which isn't. That being said, we got lots of videos ahead for both of those games. There was just an announcement that Lego City Undercover is going to come out sometime in spring 2017, so March, April of the next, that's only like 4 months away. And I know it's kind of a redo of a game that's already in existence, but I don't have a Wii U, and I almost bought one to play this game, and now I'm glad I didn't, because now it'll be on the platform of my choice, where all my trophies are, and where all my friends are. So I don't know if there's any kind of online interaction or anything like that. I wish Lego would do that. Come on, Lego. We want some co-op stuff. We really do. Trust me. It's not just me. And not just from sitting on your couch either. I know I'm aware, my buddy, my kid, whoever can play, but I want to play with you. That's right, and you don't live by me, so that's what I'm saying. On top of that, another announcement was made this morning. I don't know if you caught it or not yet, but Lego Worlds, which is kind of like a cross between, I don't know, it's almost like a Minecraft, but with Lego instead of blocks. So it's kind of blocks, but different blocks. Anyhow, that's also coming to PlayStation. I do not believe there was a date released yet, but I'll do some more information, or search in and find out more information on that. But yeah, so pretty stinking awesome. We got 2 kind of redo Lego games, which I don't know how I feel about that, because there's no new standalone titles that have been announced yet. Like, we're pretty sure that Rogue One, like Star Wars Rogue One, will be announced at some point, but nothing's officially been announced. You know, there's been talk about possibly some X-Men stuff. I mean, I've heard a lot of rumors, but I haven't seen any proof, so we'll see. Real quick, I need to get my list, because I have to see what's next, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. Hey, all right, I'm back. Probably a terrible edit, but I tried to match it up. All right, so going through my list. Dougie Plays. That's right, I almost forgot about this one. So Doug and I have been talking about this. We did an experiment, and we tried to get a consistent schedule of streaming going. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Is that right? I was getting mixed up, because I'm on the west and he's on the east, and we try, I don't know, it always gets messed up. Look it up. I'll put a little note there. So anyways, we're talking about maybe switching the times. We may even cut out Monday and Wednesdays. Friday seems to be our busiest day. If there's a time that you guys find yourself watching streams the most, let us know. I mean, clearly a lot of you work, and clearly people live in different time zones. So sometimes you're working while I'm sleeping, you know? So we got to try to figure out that sweet spot for the stream. So we'll try to figure that out. And again, feedback from you is crucial. So if you give us any information on that, it'd be super helpful. You know, other than that, I have a few other things it's been, like I said, it's been a tough month. I don't want to drag this down anymore. I do want to give some shout outs to our patron people. You know, that would really help right now too. Spreading the word of our patreon.com account. You know, knowing that our views are down, obviously everything is down. So, you know, in regards to like future projects, future games, big unboxings, things like that. All that being said, I know it's been kind of a weird one. Normally I'm like a one and done guy. I've been a couple of edits. I had to redo this. Never happens. I'm prepared even. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get to our patreon.com supporters. Really quick, I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna have Thumbie come in and give us some, where is he? I don't hear any trees. Oh! This is our, you know, supporters. These guys are at the $5 and above tier. So, yeah, thank you guys. And next, we've got the patreon.com supporters that are at the $10 tier. So, this month, it just so happens, it's the same names you just saw. However, we're going to go ahead and give the verbal shout out because that's what we do. Now, last month, I was kind of, I don't know, biased maybe a little, I don't know. I chose to echo out one person's name. This month I'm gonna do them all. So I'm gonna start off with April White. Thank you for your patronage. We do appreciate your support. You know, it's been a while since you've reached out and talked to me, told me any stories. Maybe we should reserve a couple of minutes and chat it up, see how your family's doing, and I could share some of the details of mine as well. Next one up, this one's the classic. I was a little favoritism last month with this one, so again, that's why everyone's getting it. But special shout out to Bonnie Miller, and I'm gonna give her the holler in a second. But Bonnie actually contacted me and informed me that she came across something that is kind of hard to come across. I don't want to go into details, but it is Lego Dimensions, and it is pretty awesome, and it is green, and it wasn't exclusive, but I've already said too much. But Bonnie has been kind enough to offer it up to Reese. So Reese doesn't know this yet. Hopefully he doesn't watch this game break before it shows up. But big extra special thanks to Bonnie Miller! Neighbors were like, what is going on? Who is yelling? Next up, this next one, this is always a special one because he's kind of an inside player too. But Douglas Wright, you're my man, dude. I don't know where I would be without you. Seriously, I know right now we're kind of not seeing eye to eye on what we should be doing, but really it's just because Dougie and I are struggling with Lego Harry Potter. It's just so old and primitive and it's hard to get into. But anyways, Douglas Wright, thanks for your patronage, sir. And all right, next one. I always struggle with this one, but I usually get a message a couple days later letting me know how I did. So on a scale of 1 through 5, I'm hoping that I hit a 5 on this one. But Celine Orson, and this is gonna be a tough one because I have an accent that I'm trying to portray here. And all right, Celine Orson. I don't know. All right. Last but not least, Steve Thomas. Thank you, Steve, for your patronage. And again, all of you guys, I really appreciate you. If you're not on this list and you want to be, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/HappyThumbsGaming. So I'll put a link down below in the video description. I'll probably put it on screen too, but you can't click that one. So at least not yet. Anyhow, that's going to do it for me. I've been flapping my yapper for 15 minutes. Craziness. Not quite yet. No, be an editor too, so it'll be shorter. But anyhow, again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your support, your continued feedback, everything you guys bring to us. Without you, we wouldn't exist, and that's just the honest truth. So anyhow, as for me, that's gonna do it. Almost live from the pond again. If you want to see more videos like this more often, let me know. Drop me a comment. But as always, until next time,